don't know. This was shared on Darts America today. I know it's not legit. This guy didn't actually do that. I don't know if you can see that. What the hell is this? No! Stop! Anyway, what's going on today, guys? My name's Alan. If you're new to the channel, something, I don't know, whatever. We're here with Nick today. Say hi, Nick.
Sup?
Okay, I did a little kind of thing on my Darts America page as well on my personal page, and I'm going to do a question and answer because I haven't done really a vlog lately, so we're going to do a little bit of a question and answer. Nick's going to be reading off to me, holy shit, that is bright, where he's going to actually be reading off to me what the questions are because I'm driving currently. We're heading out. I think there's a little festival going on, and then there's a car meet tonight.
The Ribs and Blues Festival or something.
Yeah, so we're going to go get some food because we're hungry. And yeah, so it's going to be just a little question and answer. So starting now.
Alright, question 1.
Okay.
If money wasn't an issue, what would be your end goal for your dart?
Sell it. No, seriously, I probably would lower it on BC coilovers. That was the original plan, was to lower on BC coilovers. Or airbag, honestly. I'd love to bag it, but I don't have the money for bag. But if money wasn't an issue, I guess it wouldn't really be a problem. But I also wanted to wrap it. I really like the way TJ Hunt did his wrap, the Avery Diamond Red. I really wanted to do that for a while. And probably nicer wheels. I have the Sparco Assetto Gara wheels on it. I like it a lot. But I'd probably go fancier, kind of like tuner wheels, I think. More of like a
3SDM.
Yeah, like a 3, yeah, that kind of style. Or something along that line, probably. And I don't know what else. Maybe a little bit more custom interior kind of work, because I have nothing really done in here. But that's about it, I guess.
LS swap.
LS swap.
LS swap.
LS swap all the things. No, if something actually fit, maybe a motor swap.
Alright, next question. What made you decide to buy your cart?
So, I actually kind of owned a Dart, not really. I had a rental vehicle, and it was a Dart whenever my truck decided it was going to catch fire while I was driving it one day. Fun fact. So, they gave me a Dart as a rental. It was a header orange. What is that?
It's a fat tire mountain bike.
It's really odd.
Those things are awesome.
Anyway, they gave me a orange Dart for a rental. It was base level. It had nothing. Didn't have fog lights. Didn't have the touchscreen radio, anything. But I really enjoyed it. I liked the way it drove. To me, it felt fast because my truck was slow as shit, even though it had the 4.3 in it. It just felt sluggish. Plus, I was tired of getting 12 miles per gallon. It was nice getting above 30 for a while. Next one.
Question for me. Do you regret getting the Dart?
Yes. Probably, no, to be honest, no, I don't regret the Dart, because I've met a bunch of people through this club. I mean, Nick, you've got everybody else that I've met through the club. I'm not going to go ramble off names, because then I'll forget someone, feel bad, or, yeah. But anyway, I'm really glad I did. I'm more happy that I started the club than I am that I got the car, which I mean, kind of goes hand in hand, if that makes sense. I got to meet a shit ton of people through this car. And because of this car, I got to travel a lot more because of this car. So no, I don't regret the car. Do I wish the car was faster and was more everything? Yeah.
I think they could check out that other video you did, the 5 things you hate.
Yeah, the 5 things I hate about my car. You guys can watch that and see why I hate my car. Or there's another one that I'll put in the description below. Or I'll just keep talking long enough and I'll put it here. And and then it'll explain what I love about my car. But no, I do love and hate my car. But, I mean, for overall, I'm not disappointed that I own the Dart, or that I ever did own the Dart.
Alright, well, that kind of leads into the next question. What made you start Darts of America?
Okay, I started Darts of America, actually. I started Darts of West Virginia, because I'm originally from West Virginia. And I started it at first, but I really didn't have a big following in there. I mean, I had a couple people from West Virginia, but nothing crazy. And I wanted something bigger and more national. And I was moving to Ohio, or getting ready to move to Ohio, and there was already Darts of Ohio already existed. So I kind of wanted to start a new club. I was originally going to call it Darts of America and stuff, but I don't know what it was. It was, I guess, around the time that everybody was going America this, America that, which I mean, it still goes on today, but it was even more so like 2 or 3 years ago. And
does that have anything to do with where you're from?
I mean, a little bit. A little bit.
Okay.
But no, my mom was goofing around. There was a sign that said America. My mom goes, America! And I started crying, laughing, and I was like, what? I know, these cars are ridiculous. But I started dying laughing because my mom's just yelling America in the car. And I was like, you know what, Darts of America, that kind of has a cool little ring to it. I caught shit for it when I first started the group. People were, why is it not Darts of America? Now people just kind of accept it that it's Darts of America, or they just call it Darts of America and they don't realize that there's not an A there. It's whatever. Just make sure you call it DOM. Don't call it DOA. I get annoyed when people say DOA. But yeah, that's basically why and how Darts of America started.
Well, these aren't questions.
Oh, I do remember one of the questions actually about the turbo kit. Like, would I ever consider getting it?
Oh, this guy says turbo swap? Or...
I mean, turbo swap would be,
I guess that's different.
I'd be about it.
Right,
but
what
like,
are your thoughts on the turbo kit from, what, Road Race?
Yeah.
Because the other one's not.
At first, I was really excited. When I saw that they were announcing a turbo kit, I was all about it. Because I originally was like, I'm selling my Dart and getting the SRT when it comes out.
Well, let's all laugh together.
Yeah. Anyway, I originally wanted that because that was the big talk, is that was actually going to be coming out. So when it didn't come out, Road Race announced theirs, and I was like, oh, goddamn, I got hiccups. I at least have a chance of having a turbo car now, and something that's going to be like 300 horsepower. That's awesome. But when they announced it, and they said it was a 5th injector, and I forget what exactly.
The piggyback tune.
Yeah, it's a piggyback tune. It wasn't what I was looking for.
Issues with reliability.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's some people out there that have it and they love it, and there's other people that are like, it's okay. The transmission, I think the transmission slips are right around 230.
In autos.
In the autos, yes.
Yeah,
I don't know about the manual,
you can
to be
upgrade
honest.
the clutch, but still, it's nothing to beat.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I have the auto, unfortunately. I mean, I wish I had a manual so it was a little bit more fun to drive this car.
Yeah, manual life.
Yeah, but I don't know. I was never a big. I like the idea of it, but I don't think it was executed correctly. And there needs to be some type of transmission upgrade or something so you get the full potential of the turbo kit. Maybe not a 5th injector. I know there was originally. Who was the other one that was doing it?
It was Torque.
Torque, yeah, Torque 2.
But
that kind of fell through. It was really expensive, and I don't know the whole story behind that one, so I'm not going to really comment on it. But there really hasn't been much out there in the turbo-wise for turboing a 2.4 or 2.0. So in my opinion, I would just, if you're going to do it, go and get the Psych tune or the Euro Compulsion tune based on what kind of engine model you have. Go and get one of those two tunes is probably your best option instead of getting a turbo kit. And it's way cheaper.
Alright, another question. In your opinion, what is the most essential Dart mod?
Go pedal. Go pedal is definitely the #1 mod I would suggest to anyone. It completely changes the way this vehicle drives. I did do a review on it, so check it out here. It's definitely an essential piece to the car. It changes the whole way it drives. You feel like the car is actually going, and it's not like, okay, I'm waiting for this thing to go, especially with the 2.0. But that would probably be my #1. #2, I would say either an exhaust or an intake or both. Nick had and still has a Flowmaster intake exhaust for sale, so I'll link a link to
Euro
him.
Compulsion intake.
Yeah,
Flowmaster custom catback.
Yeah, that's
Flowmaster doesn't make intakes.
Did I say intake?
You did.
Man, I screwed up. Anyway, Euro Compulsion intake I would suggest, and combining it with either like a Flowmaster custom exhaust, or doing, if you're going to actually buy an exhaust, I would suggest either the Heartthrob or the the Summit Racing exhaust. Those are my two favorites that I've kind of reviewed and looked at.
Puddle.
Damn.
Stay on the left side of this lane.
I don't drive this road, so I don't know.
I'm telling you, go left.
Toria's on my ass.
Not in the lane, like not the left lane, just the left of this lane, because you're gonna hit this one too.
We good? Ish.
Left. What other vehicles have you owned?
I've owned 2 other vehicles, actually. I'm not a Dodge person, to be honest. I'm not a Mopar or no-car person. I know. And this is actually the second Dodge that I've owned. I've only owned a 1999 Dodge Durango SLT 5.8, maybe? Is that...
The what?
Is it 5.8? I don't know the motor.
We're in the Durangos and Dakotas were the 5.9 Magnum.
That's what it was. It was a 5.9 Magnum.
That was the RT, I think.
Yeah, so that's what I owned for my first vehicle, and as you know, that had shitty gas mileage. So it sucked. It was just a hand-me-down kind of car from my mom for my first vehicle. And then from there, I also went and upgraded to the GMC Sonoma that I had. Drove the shit out of that thing, went off-roading, did a whole bunch of stuff with that one, upgraded a lot, put wheels on it, tires. First car I've actually done stuff to. I put a Flowmaster exhaust on it. But then I got the Dart, and that's kind of what's got me into the car scene more, as bad as that sounds. But it's actually the one that's kind of opened my eyes to going to car shows. Holy shit, look how big they've got this now. It's gonna be nice.
They're making progress.
But
they're doing it on the other side.
Probably. But that's kind of the car that kind of opened my... This car is kind of the car that opened my eyes to the car scene, getting me into liking
Thank
cars.
God we're taking this exit.
I know, thank God.
That is
Traffic's
gridlock traffic right
bad
now.
right now. You're probably going to start seeing it over here. But yeah, that's the 3 cars that I've owned. Any other ones?
What are some other cars that you have driven that you haven't owned?
Driven that I haven't owned. I have driven...
Or just fun ones that you remember?
I have driven... My pap owned a 1994 Viper RT. I didn't really get to drive it because I was really, really young, but I at least got to steer it while he did the gas pedal while I was really young. But, I mean, I'm considering that because that's badass.
It counts.
Yeah. I've driven GTIs. I've driven... That's probably my next car, to be honest with you. But I've driven GTIs. I've driven a little bit of everything. I grew up in a Chevy family, so we've owned, like, every kind of year GMC Chevy truck. I don't know, just your... Basically, every truck that's around right now, I've pretty much driven. Car-wise, probably, I've driven Eclipse. I've driven... Not much, to be honest with you.
Kind of goes along with that one. Are there any that you would really like to drive?
Like to drive? That list is too damn long. If I had to...
Within reason.
We're
not talking about McLaren P1s and shit.
Yeah, no. If I had to own a car, let's do that. If I had to have a car to actually drive, my number one, and I'm going to sound like every YouTuber on goddamn YouTube right now, but I love the R35 GTI, or GTR. I'm in love with that car.
You don't deserve a GTR after that.
I really don't. But no, I've always loved the GTR. I'm actually more of a fan of the R35 than I am the R34, as bad as that sounds. I don't know, I like the new tech when it comes to cars. I like the new stuff. Just take your sunglasses off because you can't handle me right now.
Because the sun's not out.
Oh,
and it hasn't been out for a while.
I'm just saying. Other than that, if I had to have another car, I'd like to have a drift car, and I'd love to have an S15 Sylvia.
Meh.
Don't you man my dream car boy. Damn, there's still more questions. We're about 15
A lot
minutes.
of these are from me. So I don't really comment on the thing.
Whatever, we'll make it work.
This one I said any road trip ideas on your bucket list, but I guess
No, that one.
glad with this car. Anything else?
With this car, I think it's honestly going to end after Kansas City.
Like your last big hurrah.
It's going to be my last big hurrah. So we're doing the 4th annual Midwest Dart Meet, September 15th through the 17th.
Something that.
Yeah. But that's going to be my last big road trip with this car. Originally, I was going to try and see how many states I could knock out with it. Currently, I'm at 22. By the time I'm done, I'll knock out 23. I'll only be able to hit Kansas. Will be my only other one that I'll hit. But from there, overall road trip wise, I want to drive in all 50 states, but I want to drive to the lower 48 at least. I want to be able to drive in all of them. So I've knocked out 22 so far. Let's hope I can get the rest of them. Actually, I lied. It's 23 now because I did hit Colorado. I drove Mount Evans, the highest paved road in North America.
Yeah, you did. You flew there and then drove.
I know,
there.
which I mean sucks.
Well, it counts.
Yeah.
You drove there.
It was driving a minivan though, so I don't know if I really count it.
Yeah, you can edit that out. No one needs to know that.
Well, since that's about all I got question answer wise, I know my channel's fairly new, so I really didn't want to go too over the top with it, I guess. I knew I wasn't expecting to get that many questions asked, so we're just going to go for it. I do want to thank you guys for watching the video. If you did stick around this long, thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate it.
S5.
And a what?
Audi S5, new one.
Oh. But anyway, thank you for watching the video. I do appreciate it. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to it to keep watching awesome content. At least I call it awesome. And thank you again, guys, for 300 subscribers. I did hit 300 subscribers today, so thank you so much for that. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Do some Yoho point, and thanks for watching.
You need to leave.
And yes, the camera did just fall.